The online community is something that I value and something that is on 24/7. So whether it's a recording like this live, I'll post it on later. The questions that I choose, I hand select for every session that we cover will be posted on the community. If you need any help, go to the community. If you want any study partners, go to the community. Many of you might be uncomfortable. It's okay, but we're all here as a team. So whether you have any questions, you could reach out to me directly, email my support team, or you can just go to the online community, Kajabi. It's a wonderful platform. If you have a phone, which I know you do, you can get the mobile version application, so you can actually be able to communicate via your phone. The point is, if you're starting to study or you're in the middle of your studying for step one, it's only two things. You have your content and test taking. That's it. I know it's simplified, but it gets more detailed. Some of you start off with, well, I know my medicine. I just want to see where I'm at. Okay. Well, you can take an NBME. I think it's a waste of time and energy and money. I think, and I know for a fact, that many of you want to find your baseline. I promise you, everything I say, I've tested. Everything I say, I see the results, AKA people passing, AKA people scoring high in step two, AKA people returning for my help, and also starting residency today, 34 candidates ranging from pediatrics to surgery, even radiology, right? So when I say something and I suggest, I strongly suggest it because I know it works. If you want to know where your baseline is, whether it's you just started studying last week or, hey, Stavros, they call me Stav. They go, I've been studying for 4 months, man. I want to know where I'm at. Okay, don't take an NBME because unless you've been practicing NBME questions, you might not do that well because USMLE questions are really long, like in UWorld and AMBOSS, and the NBMEs are really short. They're kind of written differently, right? It's a different objective. It's more to see if you know about the concept. So I would suggest whether you started studying recently or you've been studying for a while, you'll know where you're at. Whatever QBank you have, AMBOSS, UWorld, doesn't make a difference. Create 3 blocks of 40 questions. Do them timed, all right? And then every block you finish, take a 5-minute break, resume to block 2, 5-minute break, block 3. Then you check your score out and see where you did, right? So if you're scoring anything over 60, 62%, right, that's pretty good. It's like, well, I took 3 blocks of 40. I did it timed. So now you did 3 blocks of 40, and it's not tutor mode, it's time. Time is a variable that's also very challenging. So see, a lot of students, they study on tutor mode. And then when they go to timed, they take an assessment, they don't do well. I don't panic because a lot of variables involved. A, have you been practicing time? Maybe not. B, have you been practicing random questions? Maybe not. C, it's usually stressful because you want to know where you're at, right? Sometimes you take these assessments because you want to know where you're at, or your school implements this in your curriculum, which many of you have, and it's that extra stress and pressure that's added to your shoulders. So ideally, I would say do 3 blocks of 40. You can even do it today, tomorrow, next day, and see, let me see where I'm at. If you're not scoring high enough, you need to stop and assess your incorrects and say, I got them wrong. Why? All right, well, Stavros told me it's either content or I knew the condition. I knew the disease. I knew it was Friedreich's ataxia. I knew it was Huntington's. I just didn't know the little details. Those little details are annoying.